Welcome back. We're still talking about this either banning social media for underage children, and there are different ways we can look at it, right? We have child stars, child superstars that are able to share their gifts with the world with the help and support of their parents, and those children also need to be on social media. So if peradventure you have a child who is exhibiting some of these talents and you think, okay, this child can start sharing with the world now. We can put this child on either YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. Is there anything wrong in that? One, are you going to be able to manage that account on behalf of the child? Because you don't want to wait till the child now gets to like 18 and maybe is no longer interested. Because we have a lot of children who, when they get to an age where you do not allow them express from early, they lose interest in those certain things. Would you want to, a lot of parents are thinking, should I allow my child lose interest or wait till 18? If it's actually meant to be, it will be. She will find, or he or she will find her way into this. That's on one hand, and that's the dilemma a lot of parents have who have child stars. So personally, I have children who are multi-talented like I am, right? They play the instruments, they are powerful singers, they can act and all of that. But because I understand what it means to put them out there when they are not mature enough to take on what is coming, because sometimes you may not like me, my face, and then you see my child who has an account and you go and start bullying the child because you know you cannot get me. So I don't want all of that. So, but sometimes I feel bad, like I'm not allowing these children express. By now they should have their own YouTube accounts making money. By now they should have this showing their gifts. But I used to ask myself, am I sure I'm a good parent? I'm not allowing these children express these gifts. What if they get into, they finish secondary school and they no longer want to do that and I've lost that aspect of them? How do I deal with myself? How do I judge myself? Would I forgive myself? But on the other hand, I'm still like, I don't think they are ready. I don't want to expose them to such a thing now. I started early, but there was no social media to bully me at the time. So it was physical. We go for the physical auditions. I come to Lagos for physical auditions. We do the job. Everybody goes back home. Nobody knows me like that. I go back to my studies and all of that. But now, if we put them out there, more people will see them. Your friends, your fans, your family, your enemies, everybody will see them. Your children are in the spotlight. I don't know what you want to say to that.
I think it's in both ways, Ramatu, sorry. In both ways, it says that we've had actors like Iyabo Ojo, we've had actors like Mercy Aigbe have pages for their children when they were young actors and managed by their mom. It's usually there. And we have some other people who are just even fashionistas and fashion brand models as children that their parents manage and monitor these pages. So yes, we agree that that's on one side. When your child has a talent, you own a duty as the parent to be there, the first manager. I don't know who you want to hand your child over to manage the affairs of your child that comes back to sleep in your house. So that's where dedication also comes from. You as a parent need to be dedicated to the craft you are trying to groom for the child, and you need to be present in the whole of that story. The other part for me is now giving your, looking at what if you didn't start. I have this belief that what you don't have, you don't miss it. And that's just the blunt truth. We didn't have social media when we were starting. That's why we could talk. That's why we could dramatize. We used our mirrors when we were growing up to realize ourselves. And when social media platform came, we understood that, oh, what if? But the truth is, it's better off you started at the time that you realized. If you had started long ago and you have changed address, who will be using the social media account? So one thing is to be contented, and the other thing is to stay within your limits. For what you do not have, don't overstretch your neck. Because at the time it comes, what if you have overstretched that neck?
That's for the child now, for the parents?
For the parents. What if you had overstretched your neck and that neck now, the time you are supposed to be enjoying the dividend, the spring of the neck have worn out because you have overstretched to look at what was not your timing. So it's in two parts. Yes, the parents can, if they will. Because
if they have the energy
too. That's the only time you can start up a channel for your child. You want to... We saw the Emanuela story and we know what it is now. Somebody was dedicated to her craft. Despite anything anybody wants to talk about, that guy made her. He made it possible. He made the process seamless for her. So If parents want to step in that shoes, it's okay.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, don't go regretting what you didn't do because you didn't do it. You weren't meant to do it, so it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
So let's cut each other the slack of,
So I shouldn't feel bad now that my children are not on social
You
media.
can do things within 2 years and you beat a record of 10 years.
Yeah, give me 5, give me 5.
That's
I
it.
like that.
So it's that consistency, it's that confidence that makes you push.
So I should chill and let them mature into.
When it happens, push it.
I like that.
So
So we
keep
have this
sharpening the
caller.
skills.
Yes, gradually. Oh, sorry, we lost
we're
the
so
call.
sorry.
I'm so sorry.
very long time.
I'm so sorry. That's one. Do you
so
want
I
to jump
agree.
in?
Yes, so I agree with what Dami said. It's not far from what I wanted to say. She has said everything in the fact that you can have an account and the parents will be managing that account. And most times I know that a lot of parents who their kids have accounts, they are waiting for their kids to get to a certain age, then they will hand over
the account
the
to
account to the child.
Okay.
So that can also work. And
There's no
let's
point,
see how
just
it
as
goes.
Dami says, there's no... You see, when I see these kids, open your child's skills on your page.
Okay.
And do the DM, the comments by yourself. Let your child just know that their talent is... Do not ever read the comments to them. That's if your child is gifted, you know. So my child, for instance, will be Nima Akasha Zibiri online. The content the child churns out will be mine.
Yeah.
To control,
get
to
to that
guard, to
age.
use, till they get to the age. Every negative comment is at me, not my child. My child is safe
I like
and
that.
sound from that.
Yeah.
The gifts I want to portray, I portray that. I publish that for whatever reasons. When my child grows up, very mature enough to
Handle that.
this kind of tough skin I have to handle socials, he can have his own social media.
Yeah, we'll take another breather here for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll wrap up this conversation. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.